The 2022 Aston Martin Vantage V12 in-depth review. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, Latest Luxury Cars. Here we tell you subtle details of latest cars and give their in-depth review, and in this video, we are going to review the 2022 Aston Martin Vantage V12. Here we go. You will not be perplexed as to which Vantage you are looking at. This is the new Aston V12 Vantage, which packs the 5.2-liter twin-turbo V12 from the current DB11 and DBS Superleggera into the comparably modest Vantage. In that nose is usually a considerably smaller, lighter biturbo V8. This is not a novel concept. AM has done V12s and Vantages before the original debuted in 2009. Although a little more subtlety in the bodywork and aerodynamics department. This version has just under 700 bhp, 550 pounds of torque, and 385 bhp per ton, the latter being a touch lower because V12s are well-known fatties. Still, a Vantage with a 0 to 62 mph time in the mid-breeze and a double-ton top end is not to be overlooked. Furthermore, this is a V12 with rear-wheel drive. V12s make the most noise of any engine. And rear-wheel drive means good times and tire expenses you are almost pleased to pay. Or, at the very least, quietly accept. Overkill in its purest form, but less wantonly ridiculous than prior V12 Vantages. They have never been about absolute speed, but rather about exhilaration and excess. This updated version manages to appear dramatic while also taking itself a little too seriously. Obviously, the lunacy here is to be applauded, approved, and enjoyed, but with the understanding that it is a caricature. And it doesn't matter. The 333-car run has already sold out, probably to folks who recognize the problems but like the show, and, like a firework, the V12 is going out with a boom and then fading to dark. Exactly like the company's leader Aston Martin's recently replaced head, Tobias Moers, has stated that this car will be the last of the V12 Vantages, as more efficient powertrains enter the Aston Martin range. One last blast for the select few, but you have a sense it's the correct choice. Engine, transmission, and performance. The V12 Vantage Roadster is powered by the same 700 HP, 752 Nm, 5.2-liter V12 engine used in the coupe, as well as the bigger DB11 and DBS. The power is sent to the rear wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission and a mechanical limited slip differential. Despite being 60 kilograms heavier with all the lightweighting options, the Roadster completes the 0 to 100 kilometers per hour sprint in 3.5 seconds, just 0.1 seconds slower than the coupe. The top speed remains 320 kilometers per hour. The Roadster fills a significant need in Aston Martin's lineup, as the final open-top V12 Vantage was discontinued in 2018. Albeit the V8 Vantage is available as a convertible. Under the clamshell hood of the Vantage is a thrilling, thunderous twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8, produced by Mercedes-AMG. This engine produces 503 or 528 horsepower and 505 pound-feet of torque. The track-inspired F1 edition gets the increased output. We observed a much sharper driving experience while driving the F1 on track. The V8 in the Vantage sounds fantastic, beginning with a deep baritone growl at idle and ending with a high-strung screech as it approaches redline. Standard features include an electronically controlled limited-slip differential and adjustable dampers. The Vantage's handling is energetic but predictable, making it hilariously excellent fun on a racing course. The suspension is compliant enough for daily driving, though sharp bumps will be noticeable to passengers regardless of which drive setting is selected for the adaptive dampers. Unfortunately, the optional carbon ceramic brakes are less pleasant to use on a daily basis, while the improved brakes are ideal for track usage. They are too grabby for everyday use. We did go behind the wheel of the Vantage Roadster and praised it for its look-at-me attitude, as well as its ability to switch between acting like an athlete and a lounger. The Vantage's strong V8 engine is not as thirsty for gasoline as its powerful V8 engine might imply. at least not when fitted with the automatic transmission. According to the EPA, the Vantage will get 18 mpg in the city and 24 mpg on the highway. We have not driven a Vantage on our 75 mph highway fuel economy route as part of our rigorous testing, so we can't assess its real-world munk. A large horseshoe-shaped vent in the hood aids engine cooling and is supposed to be a visual nod to the V12 Vantage GT3 race car. Along the side, a new one-piece sill sweeps up dramatically into the wider front fender vent, while at the back, a gigantic diffuser slashes through the bumper and houses two centrally mounted exhaust points. At peak speed, a huge rear wing is reported to create 204 kilograms of downforce. If the rear wing is two 1990s Lancer Evo for you, it may be removed upon request. Interior and exterior features. A 40 mm increase in track width may not seem like much, but the V12 Vantage seems thick and broad. The image of serious-faced intensity heightened by a rather indiscreet set of external changes. Starting at the front, there's a new carbon fiber front bumper and bonnet, now with a slash-cut horseshoe-shaped vent in the front, and carbon front wings joined to the rear by a new one-piece carbon side skirt that looks fantastic. The roof is constructed of carbon fiber, and the rear bumper and venturi are new carbon fiber, as are the integrated twin pipes of the center exit exhaust system, which is made of actual metal, albeit that have been normal to save weight and prevent melting. Then there's the massive wing slapped over the carbon boot lid, which makes the V12 Vantage appear to be more comfortable in livery rather than customer paint. Interestingly, the V12 may be ordered without it, and after seeing the V12 unadorned and in a more sober color, Aston's Q Division can paint any shade you choose. We doubt the ironing board will be on the menu, especially when you consider that the V12 has similar levels of high-speed stability without the wing. According to Aston Martin, although less overall downforce, the whole thing supposedly creates 204 kilograms of aero at 200 mph, though that's difficult to confirm outside of a wind tunnel or nearby Nardo. Sport seats with power adjustments and memory settings are also included. Nonetheless, the luxurious experience is marred by insufficient highway noise isolation. Except for a tiny center console bin and door pockets, inside cubby storage is equally limited. The convertible's power-operated fabric roof folds up and down rapidly and has a Z shape, which Aston claims saves trunk room. While the trunk of the Vantage Roadster is significantly smaller than that of the coupe, we are assured it can still carry a full-sized golf bag. Safety features. Although Aston Martin does not provide a comprehensive suite of driver assistance technologies, the Vantage may be outfitted with a number of safety measures. Visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and Insurance Institute for highway safety websites for more information on the Vantage's crash test results. The following are important safety features. A 360-degree camera system is available. Blind spot monitoring is available, as is self-parking assistance. The adjustment to a normal limited slip differential has removed the sharp verge of oversteer sensation of the V8 vehicle and its torque-juggling dynamic diff, revealing another difference from the ordinary Vantage. So, while the steering has enough of front-end bite, it feels like it takes a little more work to get the V12 turned and settled in quicker corners, though once on the power. The rear Pilot Sport 4S tires provide plenty of traction. Another road issue is a literal one. The test V12 standard carbon brakes occasionally protest about soft stops. Larger ones happen quietly. Using the DSC system's more liberal sport mode reduces early intervention and undoubtedly raises the thrill level. But it also underlines how hard the traction management has been working. Even in quicker corners, where driver-flattering half-off settings tend to discreetly increase intervention to minimize undue drama, it's suddenly quite simple to instigate oversteer. There seems to be a bit of a disconnect between the modes, either too much or too little interaction. On what was once a barren, dry track, it is really preferable to drive with the DSC completely turned off rather than trust sport, since this removes the ambiguity about when the system may intervene and places the onus on avoiding spinning completely. With these details, we end this video if like it like. share, and comment below. Make sure you press the bell icon to subscribe our channel latest luxury cars. Stay tuned for more in-depth reviews like this.